Good afternoon to all and sundry, and I am cordially thankful to my teacher for giving me an opportunity for delivering a speech regarding blood donation and donation of life. No spider bite can make us superhero. Only a little pinch of needle and little of our time can make us it. Yes, by donating blood, we can save 3 humans' life at a time. Blood donation is not a harmful process, it's a simple process, and we will be assessed by the medical personnel regarding blood donation that we are eligible for it or not. Blood is a life-sustaining fluid without which no human can alive. Blood is crucial to life, yet often it has been granted until one has faced an accident and it is desperately needed. There is no substitute of blood in our life. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients in our body. The red blood cells live around 120 days in our body, and by donating blood, we did not receive any kind of blood diseases like AIDS, etc. And our strength is also not decreased by donating blood. A man who is physically enough strong and has a minimum age of 17 years and also possesses a weight of 50 kg can donate blood at each 56 days. Blood donation is sincere. It is a sincere responsibility of us to our society. Blood donation is a major sincerity of us to our society, because donated blood is life saving to those who have needed it. There is lack of active people who are eager to blood donation, and we have to think about it. One of the biggest challenges regarding blood donation and safety of blood is accessing blood in sufficient quantity. Safe blood supply and blood component is also necessary, because there is a process in which blood has to be the collected blood has to be stored in hospitals. That's why it's necessary to store the blood in a correct manner. The blood can be collected only when a man voluntarily comes to give it, and it is collected from him, and also by transfusion and converted it into biopharmaceutical medication, and by the process of fractionation. Blood donation can be of 2 types: the whole blood donation and donation of specific component of blood. Blood bank also vindicate and participate in the blood donation, and they also participate in blood donation procedure as the procedure follow it. Nowadays, in developed countries, we've seen various blood donors who are the unpaid volunteer, who are the unpaid donors, and there are some countries also where there is a rule to pay the donor also, and the donor are paid in that country also. And in some poorer countries, there is lack of supply of sufficient amount of blood, and in that situation the people have to donate blood for their relatives or for their friends when they have needed a transfusion. In screening, it includes identifying for some diseases whichever may be transmitted by blood donation, and the diseases may be HIV or viral hepatitis, etc. The donor have to give answer of some common questions, and they also have to go through a short physical examination, so that to make sure that whether the donation is hazardous for their health or not. Blood donation, the collection of blood and the method applied varies. The blood blood may be collected manually or by some automated instruments. In automated instruments, some special components of bloods are collected from the body, and nowadays it is special. Nowadays it is focused on the auto transfusion, because in such a case, a patient during surgery, the blood of a patient can be salvaged during continuous infusion. Now I am going to discuss about the benefits of blood donation. A man who is suffering from iron, and whose in his body there is iron is also flowing through blood. By blood donation, his the accumulation of toxic materials in his body may be decreased. By donating blood, the risk of heart disease can be reduced for a man. By single time blood donation, a man can save 3 persons' life. Also, the collected blood not only save the life of the receivers, but it also improves the health of the donor. By donating blood, our cholesterol level also reduced. By donating blood, our cell count in our blood is decreased, but it also stimulates our bone marrow to compensate the loss of the blood cells. And we all know that the patients who are suffering from various types of cancers, heart diseases, vessel diseases, and who are also suffering from thalassemia, they have needed blood frequently. And we also know that blood cannot be created by any chemical reaction in laboratory. Also, only blood can be collected from human beings, and we, the people who are physically able to donate blood, have the liability to those people who has needed it. Now we the people we have a liability, and it is also a social liability and human liability to those people. So we have to stretch our hands to those people, and that will be a great and kind step to human being. That's all. Thank you.